Good morning. Here's a look at the latest from the Dove newsroom at this hour. Low temperatures and high winds have put the northeast U.S. in a deep freeze. Dangerous wind chills of 20 to 30 below in parts of the region will make for some crippling conditions today. Forecasters say a storm will follow the frigid weather, bringing chances for snow, sleet, and freezing rain across much of the country. Some schools closed early yesterday and others delayed opening to avoid a bone-chilling wait at the bus stops. Well, water overflowing from creeks in Oregon created a flooding emergency in downtown Shady, Cove. Water spilling onto schoolyards, across streets, and eventually flooding the organic shop in downtown Shady Cove yesterday. Crews from Fire District 4, they spent most of the day with pumps, hoses, and trucks removing the excess water from the store and intersection by the elementary school. Fire Chief Rod Edwards details the work of his crews to get things back to normal.
We've been running sump pumps and fire pumps all day, dropping the water level and then salvaging all the contents out of the store. So we pretty much got the store emptied out, and now we're just trying to get rid of the last of the water.
The work continued into the night to get things back to normal for school this morning. Owners of the organic shop now have to regroup and get back in business. Days of extreme rain and snow have resulted in floodwaters and rising water levels throughout southern Oregon. At the John Fleming Veterans Memorial Park in Rogue River, the water level reducing areas for visitors to enjoy. Levels up several feet in many locations along that stretch of the Rogue. Heavy debris also coming down rivers at rapid rates, and officials are cautioning anyone on the river to be on the lookout. Fortunately, water is beginning to recede and did not hit the high mark set back in 1964 at the spot. The weather is also forecasted to improve, which will help that situation. The evacuation of war-shattered Aleppo has finally begun. Civilians desperate to leave and find a safe haven now have their chance. Buses are taking fighters and their families out of eastern Aleppo under a very fragile ceasefire. The arrival of sanctioned government buses finally happened, and thousands have now been moved towards the west. The buses sat idle outside rebel-held territory amid the renewed artillery fire. Caravan of ambulances and buses mark the start of a long-awaited pullout from the last rebel enclave in the embattled Syrian city. Redemption Ridge's Grace House is a long-term state-licensed residential care facility for young female survivors of sex trafficking. It'll be the first of its kind in Oregon and the first licensed facility in southern Oregon. It's now nearing its 80% completion mark. Once completed, it can protect up to 18 minor females needing rescue. Redemption Ridge board member Terry Rasmussen expresses how once Grace House is completed, the public can help support the local faith-based sanctuary shelter organization. Let's take a look at the weather scene and what we can expect for this weekend. For Northern California and Wairika today, mostly sunny, but a high of only 37. Same temperature tomorrow, rising to 48 by Monday, with rain and snow possibly coming back in on Tuesday. As we head into the Klamath Basin, mostly sunny, but a cool 29 degrees for the high today and tomorrow, rising to 40 on Monday, 42 with rain and snow on Tuesday. As we move along the Oregon coastal area, moderate temperatures, 43 the high today, 46 tomorrow, up to the 50s on Saturday and Sunday. Rain possibly coming back in on Tuesday. As we head into the central part of the state, expect some snow flurries in the Bend area. 14 the high today, then jumping to 24 and mostly sunny on Saturday. Rain and snow mixed coming back in on Tuesday. For the Portland metro area, sunny and 34. Snow flurries expected tomorrow. And for southern Oregon, sunny skies through the weekend with a high of 40 today. That's news and weather on the Dove.